Today's question comes from Kyle in Tampa. With gas being so expensive right now, I'm looking into selling my Jeep and getting a Tesla. My wife and I are going way over budget on gas, and it seems like a good time to get an electric vehicle, even with the car market the way it is. She thinks it's a bad idea to finance a car, but I think it'll save us money in the long run. Who wins the argument? Oh, Dave loves this question. I can see the fumes coming out of your head right now for a thousand
There's just so
reasons.
many things wrong about his decision. A, it's a Tesla. B, their payments.
Dave, I got a
C,
comment.
you thought it was going to be cheaper because you have to pay the light bill, Bubba, to plug in your little car.
This is true. I got a comment yesterday on Instagram. A guy said, I don't trust a man who drives an electric vehicle.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's new for me. Now, I understand respect, but trust. I'm untrustworthy because my car doesn't have an engine like yours, Dave.
Ooh.
But that's besides the point. Just
Wow.
venting. Just venting.
I mean, you and Rachel both of you are driving these batteries now. I mean, it's...
And you're paying for our gas thanks to the chargers out front. So.
No, that just pisses me off because the people that work here that drive gasoline vehicles don't get free fuel. So why is it that the landlord is obligated to put out a little plugging station for you people?
I didn't decide that. You did.
Well, some like codes or something. Like I don't know, or maybe wait, I know what it was. Rachel's husband built the building. This is a conspiracy.
He's in cahoots.
He
That's
put those
right.
plugs out there so he could end up, because he knew she was going to end up buying one of those dadgum things.
Winston, if you're listening, be on the watch.
That's what it is.
Your father-in-law is mad.
That's what it is. Now I figured it out. I see their scheme.
Well, back to Kyle's question. Here's the thing. I took a question like this similar the other day.
Okay.
The young guy, he's single, and he said, well, I'm in Canada. The petrol is very expensive. I'm just going to go finance a $60,000 Tesla to save money. Because that makes sense.
When you say that coming out of your mouth, does that not blow your brains out?
It hurts,
I mean, come on.
It hurts my brain. So
I'm going to go finance $60,000 to save money.
How do you calculate the ROI, the break-even on a situation like this? Obviously, the financing aside.
How do you know what you actually pay to fill up the stupid thing? Do you know?
I've done the math on it.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, at home it's cheaper. Now, if you're charging out in public, it's a little more expensive. But it's like 13 cents a kilowatt, and so you multiply that by how many kilowatts your battery is.
Okay, so what does it take to
About
drive the
$6.
car for a week?
For a week, depending on your driving.
I know, but I mean, you're driving back and forth to work here.
Yeah, I would say about maybe 10, 15, 20 bucks.
Okay.
For me.
So it's substantially less than my gas.
Yes.
So my gas might be $30 in that same period of time. I mean, we live about the same distance from the office. So neither one of us drive that far. Okay. So if that was the case, so you're saving $20. How long does it take to get $60,000 saving $20?
Many, many years. Maybe retirement.
Longer than you're going to live, okay? Oh, my God, that's stupid.
So the excuse of, well, I'm doing it to save on gas, that just doesn't cut it.
Well, you are saving on gas, but you're not saving on money.
Well, to them, it's the same thing at this point.
It's not the same thing. I mean,
Kyle.
because, it's the same thing. When I first started teaching this stuff 1,000 years ago, I had a guy in the Financial Peace University class, and he drove 1 mile to work. He was an 18-wheeler driver. He drove over the road. So he would drive 1 mile to work, park his truck, get into the 18-wheeler, drive for a week over the road, come home, get back in his pickup, and drive 1 mile home.
Wow.
He had an awesome, perfect, cherry little 1978 pickup. It was a kind of a classic. It was beautiful, perfect. There wasn't a ding on the thing. Comes in and goes, sold my truck. Going, why'd you sell your truck? He goes, I wanted a new one. Gas mileage was killing me. I'm going, dude, you drive 2 miles a week. The gas mileage can't kill you. How are you you're gonna break even on that new one by driving it to the moon and back, maybe. Oh my gosh. Wow. The break-even analysis is what it's called, people. And how long does it take you to get your money back with the money saved? That's a break-even analysis. And the point is, it's going to take longer than you live. No, you don't finance a Tesla to save money. That's dumber than a rock.
This happens a lot in the solar panel world. You get these all the time with solar panels. It's the same idea. Hey, Dave, we're going to get solar panels to save on electricity. It's going to cost $50,000 to finance them.
Yeah, but they don't cost $50,000 anymore. But I mean, they actually do have about a 7-year break even if you're in a good sun area and an expensive electric market.
And you pay cash for them.
And you pay cash for them. They got about a 6 or 7 year break even, which makes them, okay. But you're not going to break even on a Tesla while you're alive, okay? So, and you're a Tesla driver. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Come on, George.
Here we go. Let's not make it personal.
Come
Dave.
on, George.
Here's my question. Anytime someone says,
well,
"Well,
you
I
and
gotta,
Rachel.
Here's
What the guy
electric
say? He
cars.
doesn't trust a guy that drives a battery.
He doesn't trust a guy who doesn't have a car with an engine in it. That's his vibe. So it sounds
I've
like
had
he
cars
has some
in the
personal
backyard
problems.
up on blocks that didn't have an engine in it. Does that count?
I don't know that I'd trust you, at least not with my car. Oh, man.
That's cold. I mean, I like making fun of y'all, but they're actually very cool cars. They're really fast,
They are.
and they scare me because they're too quiet.
Oh, so it's a fear.
Well, there's
it's fear, Dave.
That's it. It's a latent fear.
You
and
think it's
the
witchcraft.
fear is coming out as anger.
How is the car moving without
It's
gasoline?
witchcraft. It's witchcraft. That's what it is.
My
And
mom
so-
felt the same way about Harry Potter when it came out.
Yeah,
So
well, she
I
was right about
understand.
that too. But the but the no, I drove one of the things, and it's because all of a sudden you're going 60 and you don't even know it because there's nothing telling
It's
you.
just a G-force. That's
There's
all
no
you're feeling.
other than your brains are flying out the back of your head. Oh my gosh, and it's just I mean, because I'm used to like hearing a muffler when I'm going fast or something kick in, right? I want to hear. There's audio feedback that says to your brain, you are now going fast.
The louder it is, the better. That's the redneck
And when there's
way.
no audio telling you or you are now going fast, it scared the crap out of me. Because I was like, dadgum, I'm in a neighborhood here. I'm about to break the sound barrier or something right here in the neighborhood.
Well, don't be scared, Dave.
I'm
You're safe with me and Rachel.
So it's not that I don't trust you people, it's I'm scared of you.
Thank you
really,
for admitting it. Dave is
really now what it
frightened by
comes down
me.
to. I'm scared of you, George.
It took me getting
One
a
of your
Tesla.
life goals has now been accomplished. Whether it's electric or whether it's gas, you cannot afford to buy a more expensive car to save on the fuel. The break-even analysis almost never works because the car is so much more expensive than the fuel. So you're moving from a $3,000 or a $5,000 or a $10,000 car to a $30,000 or a $50,000 or $60,000 car. That spread, you're not going to recoup it in fuel savings of any kind, electric or gas, period. And you're certainly not going to be able to justify the payment under any freaking circumstance. So just don't do it. There's very, very few exceptions to that rule. Now, if you're driving a $8,000 pickup that gets 4 miles to the gallon and you trade it for an $8,000 Honda Accord, yeah, because you didn't spend any more money and you don't have payments, then you would save money on your gas bill. But what happens is that the human brain melts down and says to you, you're allowed to buy a newer car with payments, and that tells you that your brain is not working. Okay.
It's amazing how our brains can justify those terrible decisions because we go, well, on paper, I mean, I'm going to save a lot of money.
Yeah, I'll help you with the paper.